This seems
ruins the game. Ruins doubles. Actually, as bad as Smash 4 Cloud. I'm just kidding, but I mean, it makes
honestly,
sense.
though,
It makes sense.
like-
It makes sense against this team.
probably not double Cloud strong, but up there. Like, it might be in that range. I don't know. I don't think it's ban-worthy, but it's still pretty dang good. Palu being a top 3 doubles character in this game.
I don't know. Honestly, the only time that I've like dropped doubles at CC was because of like switch to Palutena. That was the only time.
Yeah, Palutena is insane in dubs. Just being able to support your teammate from wherever across stage and just being able to hold your own because you are still like top tier. Yeah, that seems pretty good. You know, that's just going to be JAMA losing to double Palu back air.
Yeah, I think he tried to bomb recover there and missed, and that's why he died so early.
Yeah.
But one of the best reasons that I think Palu is a good doubles character is just because you can control space so well. Like, if you just stand there and nair, you
like,
can't, you're, yeah, like...
like exactly what's happening to Doorman. Doorman is unable to play the game right now. He just took 60.
That was like, he could do nothing there.
And like, JAMA was like, yeah, I'll go contest Palu and Aaron somehow.
The thing is like, in doubles, like, you feel the need to help your teammate. You want to, like, actually, you know, make something happen. And if Palu's just standing there naring in front of you, you really can't. Like, you can't actually do anything.
They're just dying to counter. They're just dying to counter. This
This looks terrible.
Cheeks and Dezly are having a blast. But this looks like a hellscape for JAMA and Doorman.
For red team, yeah. Maybe JAMA about to
This
get
doesn't look
here.
fun to play against.
Oh, no, it's not. Absolutely not.
Especially with like a semi-heavy in Link, who doesn't have a lot of fast buttons, and Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser won't die, but when Bowser gets hit, he's just gonna get hit for like, he's just in a cutscene, like in a pre-rendered cutscene basically. Like, he doesn't get to play.
No, that's just the big body, the heavy. Like, he's supposed to be the stock tank of this team comp, or like the point.
Yeah, or I mean, even if he's not stock tanking, he just throws out such big.
Oh, that was kind of, yeah.
Gets scooped up into the hurricane and then dies there.
How do you contest this? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. Being in a 2v1... Okay, so I've always said this, like, being in a 2v1 is infinitely better than being in a 1v1, regardless of, like, what character you are. So, like, if you ever have 2 stocks and, like, it's just a 1v1, don't ever just, like, let your partner just do that. Always take the stock.
Always take the stock. Every time.
Because most characters can't kill off of grabs. I'd say, like, a good portion of characters aren't going to kill you off of a grab until, like, 160. Unless you're like Ness or something, but that's an exception. So, like, if you just are at a high percent and you're just shielding, they can't kill you. And then for trying to hit you, they get hit.
Because throws are minus. I know that as an Ice Climbers player. You know,
unless you're Mario. Mario's back throw has no, like, actually no frames of ending lag.
You actually can punish it if you just shield, because the second time around doesn't have a hitbox. So if you shield the first time, and then you just like charge up your smash tag or whatever the second time, he'll get punished for it. But still, the point stands. Like, you cannot like really die for getting grabbed a lot of the time, and you're going to hit your opponent. Like, especially with like good smash attacks like Palu, or just like being able to do whatever you want. Oh, this is...
Yeah, and I like the switch to Lucina. I think it's a good idea, but like, it's the problem is still like not fixed. They're just controlling the stage to such a point that, like, I don't know what red team is supposed to do at all.
I feel like JAMA wasn't the one who needed to swap.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because at this point, like, I'd say we probably need to look after, but I doubt Doorman's actually hitting them like that much. And that's really not, like, his fault. Like, he really can't. Like, there's not that much he can do.
Like, it's not a Doorman problem.
It's Bowser.
It's Bowser being a big body heavy versus 2 Palus.
So, I think in doubles, having a good team is important to consist of 2 things. So, basically, you can wind it down to, like, one of 3 types. Is you're either a zoner or you're a rushdown in doubles. Yeah. So, zoners would play support, and doubles would just, and rushdowns would obviously just, like, go and hit your face. Yeah. So, in this, Palu can do both. Like, Palu can be support or the
is universal. Yeah, and I think it's also important to, like, there are certain matchups where having a big body stock tank isn't good. And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
Like, matchups are still important in doubles.
Like, Bowser needs to actually be able to play the game to, like, you know...
Like at this point, he's not being a stock tank. He's just like, just dying over and over again, and he can't do anything about it.
I think Cheeks waited on that dash or that get up attack there because he probably wasn't sure if it would hit or not. I wasn't sure either because I don't necessarily know how big Palu's get up attack is, but I guess he did decide in the end to just go for it.
Yeah. Man.
And I mean, they're doing a lot better this game, even like with the switch, but I still feel like Doorman just isn't getting to actually like do anything.
Yeah, he's not playing the game. Like, he has other characters.
Doesn't he play Game & Watch?
He used to. He doesn't anymore. He still like plays Toon Link though, and he has like a really bad ZSS. And
what do you do?
Oh my goodness! You have to take 4 stocks off of Dezly and Cheeks, and they're both playing a character that like debatably wins the matchup.
Like the issue.
That's good enough.
To kill someone in a 2v1, you have to like overextend. You have to put yourself in a position where you are going to get hard punished.
Yes.
And okay, Doorman actually did take the only stocks that were taken that game, so.
I mean, Lucina does a lot of damage and Bowser kills. Like on paper, this is like a good team comp, I guess. Yeah. But like the matchup is atrocious.
Palu is just to control space way too well.
Yeah, and Bowser likes to weave in and out kind of with his fast speed and uses intangible tilts and armor and whatnot. They're thinking really hard about what to do. And I would too.
And what really sucks is like if you can't play another character, like I'd say like most of this is completely character based and has nothing to do with the stage. Like I don't think it matters what stage they go to. The same thing is just going to happen if one Palu nairs like either of them. They're just in the combo.
Me Gunner.
Interesting.
Me.
I mean honestly,
Gunner.
Like
it's better than Bowser, honestly.
It is. Like it's. I think you should go back to Link.
I agree. Ooh.
Because now they're both just playing secondaries.
I think having a Link and a Mii Gunner being able to stow the tide of... This isn't even like a built Mii Gunner. This has like Reflector instead of the Azorb. But I mean, at least it has Charge Shot. Oh, I guess it's fine.
You actually... It's against the rules to go back in the middle of the set and make a Mii. Fun fact. So if anyone's ever playing a Mii against you, you can just say that. And they can't. If they've already played game 1, they're not allowed to go back and make another Mii. All Miis have to be made before the set starts.
Well, I will remember that next time I complain about Mii Brawler.
Oh, if you pick Miis against me, I'm absolutely doing that.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know that was a rule. I didn't know there was rules against that in this game.
Yes.
Like, I knew there was, like, rules against it in Smash 4, but I didn't know anything about this game. And this is, like, already working out way better than the Bowser.
Yeah, and it's just because, like, honestly, he's able to do more. Like, he's able to hit them. He's not just getting put in constant disadvantage. And they've actually taken the first lead of, like, the game here. Even though it's only % lead slightly because of Doorman over Cheeks, it's still something. It's way more than they had in any of the previous games.
It's better than a Bowser getting nared while JAMA, like...
the Nether Realm. Like...
Yeah. And at this point, they have like a real team comp again. They have like Lucina, you know, going in doing damage, and they have a Mii Gunner, like who's probably going to take stocks and spread more damage. Just be that support role that we were talking about with zoners. So, and Cheeks at a higher %. This is looking a little bit scary for him, but we're gonna see how it works out.
Palutena is also really, really good at stock tanking. Because again, if you just nair in place, like what are you hitting her with? What like will beat that move and kill her?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like there's like a couple options that like might beat it, but it's not gonna kill.
Yeah, like she'll just get thrown around and then she can just... Her versatility is so like strong that she can just kind of play whatever role. And it's just up to, you know, whoever has the higher % to just understand that.
Ooh, that was
good. Yeah, good conversion by Doorman.
That was nice.
You know, this is still like a very even game.
Absolutely. I mean, red team at a slight disadvantage because of Doorman's higher %, but it's still nice. And I feel like the Mii Gunner pick actually kind of counteracts what we were talking about with Palutena nairing in place, because Mii Gunner has those projectiles and disjoints to deal with the Palu nair. And that's a little bit of the difference. Yeah, that charge shot going to be able to hard punish anything that's an overextension.
Especially since he has the projectiles. Like if he sees something else going on, you know, on another side of the stage, he can just send something over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like projectile characters, really good in doubles, even if you're slow, because you can just send something over to help your teammate. Oh, and unfortunately, Cheek's just missing that explosive flame.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like the invincibility of getting your shield broken, kind of. Oh, that's a really bad time for Doorman to die.
And this is when JAMA has to take the stock. But again, like, if Cheeks just shields, how does he ever kill him?
I don't think he does.
He can throw. He'd have to get him off stage and just, like, edge guard him to legitimately have a chance at killing him. Here.
Yeah, I feel like that's the really big thing, is you have to take a stock. And that's not really happening.
That's why characters like Ness and like characters with like good kill throws are really good in doubles, because in a 2v1 you're not polarized at all by like just the normal like, oh, he's literally just shielding, I can't do anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Mario's also kind of in that boat. He has the back throw and gonna be able to bat away. And how do you get off of ledge? That's like another really big thing in like 2v1s.
Like honestly, every option can be covered when there's two people.
Like one person's covering like neutral get up roll, get up attack just by holding shield basically, and then the other one's covering roll.
I think the only thing, if he got like a double, oh my god.
How do you get away?
I was about to say if he got like a double shield breaker, maybe. But yeah, I don't really know how you get away from that. Roll in was his only option there, or just wait.
But you're rolling in towards 2 Palutinos?
Well, Explosive Flame has a lot of lag, so like
yeah,
he would have been fine. Like for the time being, he would have been fine.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where you had to react, and JAMA trying to get off of ledge, saying, "Hey, those two are in center stage. I'm going to whatever he did, neutral get up,
I'm just gonna jump or whatever."
And then 2 Explosive Flames covered everything that he was wanting to do. That was kind of gross. That looked not fun.
Yeah.
My goodness. But JAMA and Doorman, not quite done yet. They're going to go on to fight Mars and Grayson. Marcel,